Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. Here for some more Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Today we're continuing with parts 2 of the Earth's Mightiest Mod Showcase. Big thanks to the team behind this. They go by ThePotaraCorp. I'll be sure to have them linked down below in the description. If you missed out on part 1, I'll also have that linked down below. I basically went over all the Dragon Ball Super contents. As you can tell by today's video title, we're now going to be going over all the added GT content. So starting things off with Goku over here, he's going to have Super Saiyan 4 with the ×10 Kamehameha technique. Something cool about this awoken ability, we actually get to change between the GT and Daima versions of Super Saiyan 4. Stay tuned for that Daima showcase. I'm going to be pairing this transformation for Goku with the adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta character. Next on the list, we have Gohan. Now, this is not necessarily from the main timeline, which is fine by me. I still think this is going to be extremely fun. I guess you could say this is more from Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Gohan can now transform into Super Saiyan 4, and we have an additional skill, Core Breaker. I know I showcased Transcendent Kamehameha and Special Beast Cannon with the Beast Gohan form, but I'm still going to be using the new modded techniques undergoing Super Saiyan 4 just because I think that could be kind of cool. Next on the list is Vegeta. This is obviously going to be official. We have Super Saiyan 4 with the Final Shine Attack technique. In all of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot modding, I don't think I've ever seen this attack done just yet, so this is going to be glorious witnessing it for the very first time. And here we have the Daima category, if you will, Super Saiyan 3 with Arc Shot and the Ascended Final Flash. Again, stay tuned for that Daima showcase. Piccolo doesn't have any GT forms. He does come with Power Unleashed and Orange Piccolo, but again, I am categorizing things over here. Dragon Ball Super Kakarot, Dragon Ball GT Kakarot, Dragon Ball Daima Kakarot. You guys get the idea. Trunks, even though it's not necessarily from GT, the form is. He also can transform into Super Saiyan 4 and where is it? Super Saiyan 3 right there. So that's 2 new forms for him. Last but not least, we have Vegito. So the fused warriors, Gotenks and Vegito, they don't naturally have a skill tree. So the only way to unlock their hidden abilities is to level them up, right? So in part 1, Vegito was level 70. I increased his level to 200. I now have Soul Punisher and Big Bang Kamehameha. I believe you unlock these two by reaching level 170. Are they teasing a potential Super Gogeta update in the future? Because Soul Punisher, obviously this is more of Gogeta's technique. Most likely Vegito can probably use this at the end of the day because a fused warrior of Goku and Vegeta makes sense to me. But again, more of a Gogeta ability, right? So I'm just looking forward to the future of the Earth's Mightiest mod pack to see what they're going to be implementing later down the line. As for Vegito's new transformations, Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan 4. So we're going to quickly unlock all the abilities I just went over for the cast characters, then jump over to some gameplay. As per usual, starting things off with Goku, then we'll progress to the other cast characters. Shout out to the team once again for incorporating this training ground. It just makes showcasing new abilities a lot easier, right? The opponent doesn't necessarily fight back. We get to display the combos, transformations, supers, ultimates, and epic cinematics with ease. I appreciate that, man. So again, Goku only has the ×10 and Super Saiyan 4, so let's just quickly transform in order. We're going to be breaking our limits this time around. Super Saiyan 3, we're not stopping there. Are you guys ready for this? 3, 2, 1, moment of truth. Super Saiyan 4! Yeah! That is glorious. This model work is kind of peak, though. Might be the best Super Saiyan 4 model out there. I know No Names created an epic, outstanding SSJ4 Goku model. Yeah, that one and this one, 2 best ones for sure. But quickly, let's revert to our base form, just because I noticed. Look, when we transform into Super Saiyan 3, the aura, the electricity, it's still there, and it's just as epic. But when you transform into Super Saiyan 4, everything just increases tenfold. with that ginormous burst of energy just covers the entire screen. That is glorious, man. Oh, there's levels to this. Yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Ascended Power Boost. You know what time it is, bro. Ooh, and the electricity surging from the character himself. The movable tail. The pants as well. So it's not going to be the typical GT golden pants, right? This is going to be more consistent to whatever outfit you're wearing. So again, let's revert. We have the standard orange gi. Going to transform into Super Saiyan 4. We still have the orange pants. So it's just a bit more consistent. Makes a lot more sense to me. If the ThePotaraCorp decides to create a GT outfit for Goku, I'm sure when you have that equipped and then transform, it will be the golden pants from the actual GT anime. But yeah, this is nice. I'm liking everything that's going on right now. The combo is usually going to be the same. It changes when we activate Surge, so let's do that right now. Yeah, he is roaring into the void with the golden pupils. Dude, best Super Saiyan 4 design out there. I do think the GT one is a bit superior compared to the Daima Super Saiyan 4. Don't get me wrong though. The Daima one is also top tier, but here it is in all its glory. We've got the golden aura. So let's break down the Surge. Oh, with the Lariat 360 Spinaroo. We got the after images in the background. I like it. Oh, woo. So he's taking combos from every character. God, Goku. I saw some Super Saiyan 2 Trunks right there. Again, with the finale. I despise fighting under the water, so let's see if we can knock them up above. And yeah, let's just try to break things down even more. The rapid punches, flurry kicks. Yeah, I'm seeing shrink from the entire cast roster. That's nice. Oh, the knockaway. The duel. That makes sense. That makes sense. I get why they decided to use Super Saiyan 2's Trunks combo finisher, because the ×10 Kamehameha. You know how he spawns in the energy blast on the right hand, then the left hand, combines the two. Dude, that was perfect. I get it. I see the vision. I see it. And plus, I think there was this one time where Super Saiyan 4 Goku did use the Kamehameha and it wasn't red. It was just the standard blue. So everything fits perfectly. All right, let's use the actual ×10 Kamehameha attack. That was nice. My game kind of started a little bit there, so let's try it once more. Okay, so I noticed this is... You can charge it! You can charge it! This is from the Transcendent Kamehameha, right? The energy wave, the texture is going to be the same from the typical Super Kamehameha. It's just colored red. Makes sense. That's essentially what it is in the anime as well. But I just appreciate that they added the ability to charge it up. I like it, man. The energy wave, I think it's the same size when you don't charge it and when you charge it. I could be wrong. Maybe it's the same. You know, with the Orange Piccolo modded character, Special Beam Cannon, when you charge that up, it's actually a lot larger than when you don't charge up the Special Beam Cannon. Is this the God Kamehameha? Because we also have that technique for God Goku, right? No, again, I think this is just going to be the standard Kamehameha, but just red. Epic stuff. Let's ascend, try to break the stun bar, and perform some of the cinematics. I also want to use the other techniques that I have equipped Kaioken. The reason why I decided to go with Kaioken is because, as we all know, there's a thing called Full Power Super Saiyan 4, right? And he has the red key, so that would just fit that perfectly. I can't attack him. He's glitched. Full Power Super Saiyan 4. Oh, there it is. It actually works. This makes a lot of sense to me. With the Surge, perhaps? Oh, that's interesting. So how is this going to work? Ooh, so they both just appeared. The gold and red aura. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, even undergoing Surge, this is supposed to be the best way to deplete the stun, but it still takes ages. There it is. Let's quickly replenish our key and transform. Woo! Facial expression kind of messed up. Now let's use the times 10. Yeah, there it is. Perish! So we'll use the stun a few more times just because I only used it once. I really want to charge it up to see if there's any differences. I don't think there's going to be, but just to be safe over here. And here it is, full power. We'll eventually do all the epic showdowns. Super Saiyan 4 Goku versus Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. But again, we're just starting things off with the actual showcase. Dude, Vegeta is definitely a superior character whenever it comes to depleting the opponent's stun bar, because it's literally already gone. I'll take that, bro. Alright, so we do have the final shine attack. However, we have to do it some justice. Undergoing Super Saiyan 4, you know what I mean? So let's just transform. Super Saiyan 2. Moment of truth. Are you guys ready for this? Super Saiyan 4, the Bloods waves. Yeah. Dude, is this my first time witnessing a Super Saiyan 4 mod for Vegeta in Kakarot? No. Mastoklo created one a while ago. I think No Names and the Reckon 5. Could be totally wrong. But again, this model is great. The movable tail, well, it only moves when we move, right? Kind of like wobbles. The brownish tint over the hair, the dark red fur. I think his fur is supposed to be a bit more pure red compared to Goku. It's like different shade of red is what I'm trying to say. And something similar, you know, since we have the standard battle armor for Vegeta, when we transform, you know, the torso piece just completely explodes, and then we still have the pants and boots, right? Now for the Surge animation. I remember this one. They actually showed this in one of the trailers, and that's taken from the DLC 6. End of Z Goku versus End of Z Vegeta, right? That combo string. Hold on now. Let's restart. Try this again. Peak combination. The 1-2s into the 3-4s. Let's use the other or basic attacks first. So that's Super Final Flash with Super Saiyan 4, kind of nice. Limit Break Gallic Gun. Oh, perish with the Rose energy, and welcome to Super Vegeta's Big Bang Attack. Ooh, I like it. Now, before we use the cinematic version of Final Shine Attack, if he even has one, I'm not sure. We have to use the standard version. Down you go! That is just perfection right there. Down you go! Can we charge it? We can! We can! Dude, these chargeable techniques, it just makes the attack even better, in my personal opinion. Is the energy wave larger, though? Oh, I think it might be the same. I think this move is coming from Bardock, right? The final Spirit Cannon. It just looks something similar to that, especially with the miniature electricity waves from the energy wave right there. You can see all the thunder effects. Yeah, that's nice. Probably the best move to replicate Final Shine Attack, right? Down you go! Nice. Once more before it replenishes. Down you go! I like how there's a hint of blue, like that cyan color to it. So that's it for SSJ4 Vegeta. We're skipping the formalities this time around. just quickly transform into Super Saiyan 4 and replenish that Surge Bar. I'm excited for his combo string. I don't even know what they could do for this guy. Something absurd, I'm assuming.
Here I go!
The design for this character is also 10 out of 10. Oh, I like the blue streaks from his punches. Okay, some rapid speeds going on. Nice! With that Star Burst Daima punch. The reason why I say that is because in the Daima anime, Goku literally did that, right? It just reminds me of that. It's crazy how there's a ton of forms that the team is creating, and for each transformation, they just come up with unique combo strings. You know what I mean? Oh, wow. Dude, his health is gone. We literally just only showcased the Surge combo. Core Break. Let's see what... Dude, this consumes 960 key points? Whoa! Whoa! Okay. What? It's a transformation and an actual super attack integrated in one. I like that. It's the Surge animation. Wait, so it's like a free Surge power boost. Well, strictly for the punch he does right there. I don't think I've seen anything like this one before. Like in all DBZ Kakarot mods. That is cool. Who thought of this one? Shout out to y'all. Now let's use some of the cinematics. Well, this one technically already has one integrated into the original skill. You know what I mean? So let's use Special Beast Cannon. Obviously for Beast Gohan. Still cool to see it with Super Saiyan 4. Now the Transcendent. Ooh! I likes it, man. I likes it. And that's essentially it for this guy. Now let's move over to Trunks. Do keep in mind, Trunks has 2 transformations to show off. SSJ 3 and 4. Ooh, that's interesting. I already noticed something right off the bat. So for Goku, when he transforms into Super Saiyan 3, the aura is something similar to that right there. But for Trunks, when he transforms into Super Saiyan 3, it's like the big key burst one, right? It's something similar to the Super Saiyan 4 transformations. And also, shoutouts to Sternensohn and to FCArts for creating the character icons. I mean, very talented artists. For them to create new art pieces that look extremely similar to the original in-game ones by CC2. Very cool. Yeah, his transformations, real quick, let's do that Surge. Again, Trunks is the only character, I believe, that doesn't have any new attacks, but we will still use the cutscenes for both of these forms that we have here. Ooh, okay, so that's a SSJ2 animation. Facial expression non-existent. I mean, I did see him blink a little bit. So let's see how absurd this one is. Wait, was that it? Was that it? Or, okay, let's just start from scratch. I messed it up. But I like that part right there where he does the final shine attacks. And then, dude, the multiple punches at the end. Dude, that is awesome. The ground is just ruining everything. I can't necessarily see what's going on. But I like this part. That one right there. That string. And then, oh, he does, I think that's supposed to be a burning attack. Where he just aims it downward. Very nice. Trying this again. Just because we're now up in the air so we can see everything clearly. Sword strikes into the rapid punches. And then, yeah. So, he doesn't have, for this transformation at least, a cinematic finisher, which is totally fine. Whoa! Dude. Where's this from? Is this from Dragon Ball AF? Could be wrong. It seems very familiar to me. With the pinkish rose hair. Or maybe not. I feel like I've seen this somewhere before, though. Is this from Super Dragon Ball Heroes? The facial expression worked for the Super Saiyan 4, I noticed. That's nice. Oh, already superior in every way, shape, or form, man. Dude! Whoa! That was glorious. What is that attack that he's throwing out? So he does like the 5 pressure palm bullet technique right there. And then he throws out like the shining sword slash techniques. That took a while. Let's use the rest of the abilities. So bulky, right? With the muscle mass. Cool how they captured that feature, huh?
It's over! Get out of here! Take this!
Last but not least, we have Vegito himself. Super Saiyan 3 and 4, right? I don't think he has Super Saiyan 2. Whoa! Wait, why does that look different? Hold on, he summons like this giant sphere or this spiral effect. Wait, is that the same spiral tornado effect from the actual cutscene in the game when they fused into Vegito? And yeah, that has to be that tornado spiral effect. Just go back and watch that DBZ Kakarot fusion scene and you'll know what I'm talking about. At least I think that's where that's coming from. Anyway, first we'll use the Surge and then the epic attack, Soul Punisher. Oh, that's going to be nice. Ooh, so that's going to be the God Surge from Goku. The Spirit Sword attacks, that's been implemented right there, which is originally coming from the super attack, right? Oh, so we can even get that cutscene, the stage cutscene, during the combo string. And he uses a final Big Bang attack is what I'm calling that move. Because notice how he does the final flash animation, but shoots out an energy sphere. So final Big Bang. That's perfect. Watch this part right here. Ah, right there. Oh, we couldn't necessarily see it that much. Ooh, so that's going to be the crazy burst, right? Transforming into Super Saiyan 4. I like the shockwave feature that they added afterwards. I think the Super Saiyan 3 one, yeah, is a lot better and cooler. Okay, so let's move on with the Surge combo. And then we're getting close to the actual super attacks. Whoa! Even more custom animations! Wait! Oh! The sound design! Dude, that's from Daima Goku!
Done it! Is that all?
Oh no, he's the strongest warrior in all of Dragon Ball universes. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Trunks and Gohan, they don't have that crazy heavy oomph or impact with their SSJ4 combo strings. Vegito does because he's him. He's that guy. And look at that! Dude! A facial expression, and then he charges up, and then we have the Yosha pose. Oh, look at him. Perfect. He's like barely blinking. He's just like relaxed. Is this all you got? Pathetic is what he's saying right there. Look. He's too cool. I can't wait to use the supers. Anyways, so is he using the Spirit Sword Slash technique? It looks like it. I'm seeing some giant vertical, horizontal attacks. And maybe something similar to Trunks, where he's using the swords within his basic attacks or something. I don't know. Oh, oh, oh! Nice! So the combo finisher is going to be the... Oh, perfect! We got the stage cutscene as well. But I like after he uses the Spirit Sword Slash, this giant explosion just appears out of nowhere. Well, we know where it's coming from, but you know what I mean? The opponent just abruptly explodes. Kind of hilarious.
Is this you actually crying?
And be gone! Now we have Yakabong, Bikabong, Kamehameha! Big Bang attack. In other words, whoa! Are you kidding me right now? Dude. What the heck? Best attack in all of Deep Sea Kakarot mods. Are you kidding me? And the sound. Whoa. Whoa. Wait, I think he shoots out multiple energy waves. But listen to the design, the sound design in the background.
That wasn't much fun for me.
Wait, can you charge this? I can't even see anything like afterwards because the blast itself is too large. It covers the entire screen. I love that sound, dude. Alright, yeah, that was nice. And again, the character icon in bottom right corner. I try my best not to forget that. And there it is for Super Saiyan 4. Kind of cool, the artwork. I kind of want to use this from like 10 miles back. Just to see if we can kind of delay the attack and then see the explosions if we quickly move to the left or right. You know what I mean? I'm having fun with this. If you haven't downloaded this mod just yet, and of course, if you do mod DBZ Kakarot, I highly recommend this pack itself. Again, it's just getting me more excited for the future of this mod pack, just because they have talented, you know, modders behind this actual project. Anyway. Oh, yeah, so we actually got to see a little bit of that. Doesn't necessarily go all the way, though. It, like, exploded halfway. Or did it hit the opponent? Let's pay more attention this time around. Definitely explodes halfway. There's a limit to it. Makes sense. Now we have the... Let's just activate Surge. Whoa! Character spawned right in front of me. Okay, that's a cool thing to know. Soul Punisher. Oh, this is going to be nice. They got the animation down and everything. That consumes all my ki. 250. Same with Big Bang Kamehameha. Ooh, and the color texture to it. We have the multiple different color patterns. Is this teasing a Super Gogeta? I don't know, y'all. So this is going to be the Transcendence Kamehameha from the last video again. Showcased it. But we have two different variations to it. If you use it right off the bat, it's going to, you know, look something similar to the actual final Kamehameha from the anime. The blue energy wave with the golden spiral around it. However, it's going to be red because it's the Zenkai Kamehameha from Super Saiyan 4 Dama Goku. Now, if you charge it completely, it changes the energy wave entirely. Like, it's like a whole different move. Let's use it undergoing base. Why not? It's kind of cool. So fully charged, and then we have the Cosmic Kamehameha is what I like to call it. You see what I mean? Transcendent fits that name perfectly as well. So what do we have left? Oh yeah. The cutscenes. I'm losing my train of thought. This video is already long enough. My brain is fried. We're witnessing nothing but peak over here. I haven't been showcasing Gotenks for whatever reason. I guess I'll showcase Gotenks in a separate video. Probably with all the supports characters. And then we have the DLC characters. And also the new playable characters like Tarbo and Chrles, right? Anyway, Soul Punisher. Oh, that's cool how they decided to use Bardock's... What is it called? Riot Javelin, right? For his Soul Punisher animation. That stun bar does replenish extremely fast, so we have to have our key charged up beforehand, and then just use the cinematics that way. Oh yeah, so he does attack with the Spirit Sword. I saw it. Yeah, right there. Okay, yeah. I don't know why I didn't see that before. Now for Transcendence. He's too strong, man. I've destroyed this opponent like 3 times already.
That wasn't much fun for me.
Pull him again, Vegito! Bro, talking his talk, that's for dang sure. Alright, last but not least, Dragon Fist first. And then, Big Bang Kamehameha. Oh, this is going to be exciting. I really want to know if they're going to be updating the Versus mode as well, where we get to go up against Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. I know we get to go up against for Goku right now, I believe, and Vegeta. So that could be fun. Moment of truth. Big Bang Kamehameha. No cutscene to it, but that's totally fine. Not every single attack needs a cutscene, right? This actually somewhat reminds me of that one Kamehameha Blast for Ultra Instinct Goku from the Limitless Pack. I forget what it's called though. But where he just throws out multiple energy blasts and just completely obliterates the opponent. Perfect finale right there. Shoutouts to the ThePotaraCorp. The team consists of Chrles, Emanuel, Sternensohn, FCArts, and the Reckon 5. All very talented in whatever department they work in, right? Some for the actual combo strings, transformations, models, the art pieces for the character icons. All very nice. This is it for today's video. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.